Welcome, ladies and germs, to the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recap. With the first season being a bit lackluster, and the second season only picking up really right after Captain America the Winter Soldier, and actually ending off on a pretty big bang. The third season of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was really kind of a rocky, I don't want to watch it, I do want to watch it, maybe I'll watch it kind of a group for all of us watchers, all of us viewers. So, did the third season's pilot episode really hit well with us, or did it bring us back to season 1? Let's find out. There will be a few spoilers here and there throughout this video, so if you guys haven't seen the pilot for season 3, definitely check it out on ABC. So, let's get into the pilot episode, into the meat of things. So now, where we pick up with our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's been a few months after the second season finale, and S.H.I.E.L.D. is now extracting and trying to locate all the Inhumans that are currently popping up all over the globe. And they're trying to protect them from a sinister group that is trying to experiment on them, or kill them, or do something with them. Who knows what they want, but they definitely don't want everything to be all sunshine and rainbows. So, Skye, actually now being called her given name, Daisy, is going around with the agents trying to locate and help the Inhumans that they've brought in to rehabilitate them, kind of like Lincoln did in the second season. But she's not really doing that great of a job. She's actually struggling quite a bit with the newest member that they brought in. Some guy who can melt things when he's actually really stressed. So she suggests to Coulson that they try to bring Lincoln back in again. They've tried it once before, but it really didn't end very well. So Coulson lets Daisy and Mac try to bring in and recruit Lincoln again. But with Lincoln being a doctor, he doesn't really want to be exposed as an Inhuman. Not to make things worse, but some new Inhuman breed type of like dog looking thing, this guy right here, he actually comes in to, extract Lincoln? From what we've heard, this guy is actually called Lash. Now, I don't know anything about him, and actually know very little about the Inhumans to be in fact. Now, right now, we don't know anything of what he's... Now, right now, we don't know anything about what he's supposed to be doing in the show. I actually don't know anything about him, and honestly, I don't really know very much about the Inhumans besides Medusa and Black Bolt. So if you guys could clue me in a bit in the comments down below, I'd really appreciate it. And meanwhile, Fitz is trying to find out what happened to Jenna with her being sucked into the monolith and all. We find him overseas in the Middle East, actually being a bit of a badass, trying to locate the scroll that he says will free Gemma and whatnot. But coming back, we find out that the only thing the scroll says is death. Now, Coulson on his own is actually trying to find out what happened to the crystals that were dropped into the ocean, and with it contaminating the waters, how long it will take to envelop the entire globe. And according to the computer he has, it'll be 17 months and a few days for the entire population to be affected by the Inhuman curse. But back with Fitz, we see he's a bit loopy and kind of starting to have a bit of a mental breakdown, because he goes to the monolith and actually starts screaming and banging on it and trying to shoot it up and screaming to do something. Bring back Gemma. So what happens in the last scene of the episode? We find out that Gemma is actually alive. Now, where she is and what the monolith is and where it teleported her to, we have absolutely no idea, but hopefully it will be addressed in later episodes. So there you guys go. That is my recap for the pilot episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So my thoughts currently on the first episode of Season 3, it's definitely trying to ride that Inhuman wave that we got from the second half of the second season. While I didn't think this episode was great as the pilot for the third season, I do think the show has some potential overall. Now, I know some of you don't really care for this series and kind of wish that it would just go away, or that they would actually bring in more people from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because with a show being in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we rarely ever get anything from the Cinematic Universe crossing over into the TV show, so that's a bit of a disappointment. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you guys like the first episode? Did you guys hate it? Were you guys kind of indifferent? Do you guys think that this show has potential, or should it just be trashed altogether? Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. And don't forget, if you guys like this video, hit the like button over here. And if you want to, stay tuned for more nerdy news, reviews, recaps, or just anything general I come up with. Hit the subscribe button over to my right and your left. But until next time, I'm Josh from NerdWord, keeping it nerdy.